Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Insurance Commissioner, the Honorable Wayne Goodwin.
Good evening, fellow Democrats. We can do better. Good evening. In the spirit of our annual Jefferson-Jackson Day dinner, and both in light of our theme tonight, One Democratic Family, and also in light of this week's tragic loss, I believe it is appropriate that we reflect on how precious and urgent, ladies and gentlemen, our time on life's stage is. Many of the policies and platforms we hold most dear predate all of us, the product of labors by past Democratic leaders. A strong, appropriately funded public education, a vibrant, growing business community, a transportation plan that builds up our rural communities and flexes with urban communities, not pitting one region against another. Low fair insurance rates, I have an interest in that, and low fair taxes that favor everybody and not the upper crust and corporations only. Good government that involves a state government that respects local government, not dictatorial big government that holds local governments hostage. Equality for each other that is based on the better, in fact, the best angels of our nature. Freedom of religion and assembly and thought, and a system of governance dependent on encouraging greater voter turnout and not suppressing voter participation. Though battles over many of these policies have occurred decades before us, the wars to preserve and to protect those vital goals will continue long after we're gone, especially if the ongoing tug of war with our Republican brothers and sisters continues. And while we share life's stage, let us not believe that we will regain what we have lost merely by letting Republicans hang themselves by their embarrassing, shocking activity on Jones Street. This is no time for whining. It's no time for wilting. It is a time for Democrats, for we Democrats, to fight for what we believe in. It is a time for organizing precincts and communities and counties. It is a time for recruiting candidates all across our state and investing in our mutual cause. It is a time for inspiring each other and those who need to know that we have not and never will we give up the fight. It is a time for us to assemble and to march and to band together for all that brings us here on this Saturday evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time. Now is the time for all good Democrats to come to the aid of their state and the next generation, because there is too much at stake. And while we share life's stage, ladies and gentlemen, I call on all of us tonight to recommit ourselves. We hear the word commitment in various aspects of our lives: marriage, business, principles, to friendships, to our party. I call on all of us to recommit ourselves to why we are Democrats and how there is truly only one political party in this state that will move all North Carolinians forward. And we have not a day to sit idle. And that is why I believe our one Democratic family, ladies and gentlemen, must take recent events as a call to action. We must do all that we can and ensure that while we are on life's stage, that we are not mere observers, but active participants in every way we can imagine. Let us recommit ourselves tonight to working twice as hard as we did in 2012. And paraphrasing Robert Frost, the great poet, we have many miles to go before we sleep. So let our work, the first day leading to our next victory, begin anew tonight as we recommit ourselves to the great Democratic Party cause and to moving all North Carolinians forward, regardless of party, regardless of where they stand in life. And working together, I believe, along with you, that we will leave an indelible positive mark while we are on life's stage and help North Carolina regain its foothold and get back to having that good, precious name that we Democrats helped build up, and ensure that our state's best years are truly yet to come. God bless you all.